What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel. Welcome to something new. This is going to be FIFA 20, the Realism mod. That's right. I have a PC now, as you guys know from the Fortnite live stream I did a couple of weeks ago. But now that I have a PC, there's so many more opportunities for videos to be made, for new content, for editing things and doing a bunch of stuff with live streams and connecting with you guys. So building my channel up is the main priority for me right now. So having a PC is like the biggest thing. It's like the open a door to new possibilities. So we're going to start with the FIFA 20 Career Realism mod. As you can see from the loading screen, I'm going to start it up right now. And the reason I want to do this is because one of the mods that you can do on FIFA 20 on the PC is you can bring in icons. You can bring them in from Ultimate Team, and then you can play with them in a career mode. So that's what I've done. I already have a franchise loaded up. I'm playing too much Madden. I already have a career loaded up, and we're going to get right into it. I'm going to go show you guys the free agents real quickly. Let's go here because all of the free agents are 25 years old. So if you want to see them, you got to go over here and do that so that you can sort everybody by 25 years or older, or not older, by 25 years. Go to free agency and the transfer status, and here they are. All the free agents, all the icons that you could ever want. You got Dennis Bergkamp, George Best, Didier Drogba, Ruud Gullit, Patrick Kluivert, Henrik Larsson, Michael Owen, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, Andriy Shevchenko. Go over here. You got Michael Ballack, Deco, Roy Keane, Kaká, Frank Lampard, Diego Maradona, Pele, Paul Nedved, Mark Overmars, Andrea Pirlo, so many people over here. Socrates, Patrick Vieira, Zinedine Zidane. Zinedine Zidane's in the game. Rio Ferdinand is over here. Bobby Moore, Carlos Puyol, Roberto Carlos, Peter Schmeichel, Lev Yashin, Edwin van der Sar. All these legends are in there. I think there's a total of like 50, I want to say, 50-something icons in the game. Maybe a little more. I don't know. I don't know the exact number. But you can thank Pfeiffer for this. I want to shout Pfeiffer out because he made this mod and created it for us, for everybody to use. And it's so awesome to be able to play with guys like Drogba and Frank Lampard and Diego Maradona. If I had one complaint, I would say that there's not enough legends in the game, only because there's not enough legends enough icons in FIFA Ultimate Team. So it's really not Pfeiffer's fault. It's more of EA Sports' fault for not having a ton of icons in the game. Like, I would love to have David Beckham in the game and maybe like Iniesta as an icon in the game. And people like that, more recent players. Like, give me Zlatan. I know Zlatan's not retired yet, but give me an icon Zlatan. I would love that. And so that's really my only complaint, but it's not with Pfeiffer. It's with EA. So those are the legends. I have a few loaded up in the transfer hub before I started this. I haven't started that yet. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. All I have is loaded up the team. So what we're going to do is, and you guys can let me know down in the comments below if you want to see more of this, if you want to see this just a one-off, or if you want to see a whole franchise, a whole career of Juventus with all these legends and all these icons. And I know you guys are probably thinking, wow, Juventus is in the game? I thought it was Piemonte Calcio or whatever they're called. But also with this mod, not only is it icons, it's also the career realism mod. So the gameplay is better. The gameplay is more realistic thanks to Pfeiffer. The teams are in the game. Like Juventus, EA lost the licensing for Juventus. They went to whatever it's called, PES. They went to PES for their licensing. So it's Piemonte Calcio on the PlayStation and Xbox versions. But on PC, you can get this mod, and it is Juventus. They have the kits, they have the logos, they have the stadium, they have everything associated with Juventus in the game. There's a few more that don't have licensing currently in the actual version of FIFA 20, like Boca Juniors is in the game with all their stuff, their kits, their logos, their licensing, all that stuff is in the game. A few other teams that don't have licensing are in the game as well. So that's a real big thing for people. Like, people were so upset that Juventus took their licensing and went to PES, but with Pfeiffer, he brought it back. So people are more excited about this, and it makes it want to play FIFA more. So let's get rid of these messages real quick. I'm really excited about this because this is new territory for me. The first ever PC upload onto YouTube on my channel. And it's a mod of FIFA 20. But if we want to get some of these free agents into the squad, we're going to have to go and sell some of our older players that we're not going to need once we get these guys in here. So let's go in here and quickly transfer offer all of these big boys. Get them transferred out of the club so that we can have enough money to bring these in, because these guys are going to be expensive. Like, I don't think you guys understand how expensive they are. We're not going to have to pay their transfer fee. We're just going to have to pay their wages, and their wages are going to cost a lot. They're almost $1 million for their wages. So it's going to be very difficult to get some of these guys. That's why we're going to have to do it in batches. Hey, boss, you're surprised. I know you're surprised. I didn't mean to surprise you by putting them in there, but you got to go. We're just going to say that. We're going to say we got work to do. Just exploring. I'm just exploring. Nobody's come in for any offers yet, which is okay. They'll be in soon. We got some pretty high-profile guys on the block ready to go. Here we go. First one is for Pjanic. So we got Real Madrid coming in, Ronaldo's former team, and we accept that straight away. $106 million. That's pretty good for Pjanic. So if we get any more offers, we'll see what happens. But also with this career realism mod, all the money goes straight into your budget. So right here, 106 million, 106 and a half. That's exactly how much money is going to go into my transfer budget. So if we go over to the transfer budget, $250 million is right there in the budget. The board doesn't take out any of the money anymore with this mod. So that's really useful. Nobody else is coming in on offers. That's a little bit surprising. We got some pretty high-profile guys in there. But I am going to go to free agency and put some guys in the transfer hub so that I can bring them into the squad. We're going to go with Ronaldinho, Ronaldo. Going to have two Ronaldos on the squad. That's going to be a little bit confusing, but we'll get through it. We're going to put Van Nistelrooy in there. Just for right now, we're going to have Diego Maradona. And these guys are going to stay in the free agency because they have such ridiculous wages that there's going to be like no teams that are going to have the money to be able to bring these guys in. So we really don't have to worry about losing any of these guys to other teams or playing against them because nobody else. I mean, there's very few teams that would be able to pay the almost $1 million wages that these guys are going to request. So probably like Real Madrid, Barcelona, I don't know, Man United and Man City, maybe Liverpool are probably the only, maybe Bayern Munich are really the only teams. The really high top tier teams are the only ones that would even have a chance at bringing these guys. Look at these guys. Ronaldinho wants $500,000 as a wage. Pele wants almost $1 million. Maradona wants almost $1 million. So these guys, they're asking for a lot, but they're worth a lot. They're 25 years old. These are the prime icons. So the mod or the file was baby icons, which means their base form in FIFA Ultimate Team, their youngest, their lowest overall form, and so like that would be for if you wanted to start a career up with with these guys and build from the top, like when they're the youngest, and kind of create your own legacy with each of them. So that would be like a long-term career, which I might do in the future, depending on how well this video goes over and how well, if this turns into a series, how well this goes over. So I may do that, and that might be with Boca Juniors, because I really want to try out Boca Juniors. So that's also an option. But then this one, the one I'm using, is Prime Icons, which means this is their highest overall, the best they've ever been in FIFA Ultimate Team. This is their exact stats, their exact overalls that are on the card and stuff, and everything from FIFA Ultimate Team is in this roster. So Ronaldinho is a 94 overall. That's the highest he's been in FIFA Ultimate Team in his prime card. Pele 98 overall. That's his prime Pele card. So it has all his stats, all his stuff. And that's why they want so much money. So when you get to the baby icons, they're probably not going to ask for as much wages because they're just younger. They're not as talented. They're not as established as these guys are. These are the prime icons. So we're going to go straight in, and we're going to try and get Diego Maradona. Approach to sign him. Let's see if we can bring in Diego Maradona. He wants a crucial spot. Of course, we're going to give that to him because he is Diego Maradona. He wants 5 years on his contract. We'll give that to him as well. Actually, no, back. Accept. He doesn't want a release clause. That's perfect because we don't want a release clause either. We'll accept that. He's going straight in on it. So he wants a huge wage cut, but he wants $10.5 million for 20 appearances. That's kind of crazy, but I don't really want to argue with that. So Diego Maradona, you're coming to Juventus. Let's bring in Ronaldinho next. Approach to sign Ronaldinho. Let's get this going. He's going to want a crucial role as well. 94 overall. We'll give him 5 years. He doesn't want a release clause. That's perfect. We don't want a release clause either. No, now we're going to have to give him some wages. So if we base it off of what Diego got, he wanted he was valued at 790, I think, 750 maybe, and he cut a huge wage for us, a huge discount to 490. So we could maybe get Ronaldinho for 300,000, but if we give him a huge signing bonus of like $10 million, hopefully he accepts that offer. So a signing bonus of 10 million. He wants 9.2 and 350. That's perfect. I'll do that, Ronaldinho. I will do that. So we brought in Ronaldinho as well. Now I want to bring in Puyol, so we have somebody as a backup, or not a backup, as a center back. He wants a crucial role. We can accept that. That's perfectly fine. He's going to be playing all the time. We'll give him a 5-year contract so that everybody is around the same contract. We don't want a release clause. They don't want a release clause either, but they want a huge cut. These guys are giving me such a deal. I will accept that as well. And then, you know what, let's go back out. Let's save real quick. Save this real quick. There we go. And then we go to the roster, and we can move around these guys. Puyol is going to be our starting center back on the right side. Sorry, Bonucci, but you're not going to be in there anymore. Maradona is going to be there. Rabiot's out. And Ronaldinho is going to be up on the left for Matuidi because we are going to change up the formation so we can get these guys. Actually, no, I'm going to take out Matuidi, switch Higuain and Ronaldinho. There we go. So then Higuain's out for Matuidi. I'll put Matuidi back in. But this, actually, you know what? And I'll put Kadiri. I'll take him out for Paulo Dybala. There we go. But this formation's not going to last because of the players that we're going to bring in. It's just not going to work out. So roles, we're going to make the captain Ronaldo. But look at this already. We got Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, we got Paulo Dybala, Maradona, Matthias de Ligt, and Carles Puyol on our team. I know you guys are super excited to see this, and we still have 183 million. We can go in and bring in even more guys. So let's go to the transfer hub. Let's go and see if we can bring in Pele, because who doesn't want to bring in Pele? I mean, he's the GOAT. So he wants a crucial role. Obviously, we'll give that to him. And he's wanting 730 as his value. That's absolutely crazy. So, release clause, they don't want it. That's perfect because we don't want one either. 5'10", that's a huge cut. I'm going to accept that. Pele is in the club. Next is going to be Zidane, and then probably Pirlo. Zidane and Pirlo are probably going to be bringing in next. It's going to be weird if we ever run into Real Madrid and play Zidane as a manager. We're going to give him 4 years so that everybody's not... We don't want everybody coming up for a contract around the same time, because then we might not have enough money to save all of them. So, okay, we're going to try the same trick that we did for Ronaldinho. So he's won 610, so we may be able to get him for a huge discount if we give him a $10 million signing bonus. 390. He wants 5 appearances as well. That's a good bonus, or that's a good discount for what he's worth. So Pirlo will be next, and Pirlo will probably come off the bench, depending on my formation. But he's still going to be a crucial member of this team. 5 years. Perfect. Disregard the release clause. He wants a release clause. The first guy to want a release clause. We're going to deny the release clause, though. We do not want to give him a release clause. 320, that's perfect. Okay, so we brought in all the guys that we wanted to so far. Ronaldo's still there. Van Nistelrooy's still there, and Schmeichel's still there. But we're not done. We just need to get more money. We are not done, even in the slightest yet. So let's go down here. Zidane can play probably on the bench, honestly. He's probably going to have to, because Pele's going to come in and play for Matuidi. And then Pirlo will be on the bench as well. He will take over for Betancourt. And some of these guys, we'll play these guys, the young guys, we'll play them on a second team so that we don't get them losing their morale and stuff. We don't want that. So Costa, he can play on the right wing, but can Dybala? Yeah, Dybala can play on the right wing. So we'll play Dybala on the right wing, and then we can get Zinedine Zidane in there. So look at this. Look at this front half of the field, man. We got Ronaldo leading the charge, Ronaldinho and Dybala on the left and the right, respectively. Then we got Pele, Maradona, and Zidane in the middle. That is a force to be reckoned with if I've ever seen one. And all we need to do is get a right back, which we could probably... We might have a right back on here on the squad already that is better than who we have starting so far. Do we? No, we don't. Okay, so we're going to have to bring in a right back, but that's not a big deal. We can bring in a high-quality right back. Let's save those changes. And how much money we still got? We got 92 million, which is still an absurd amount of money. So let's go back to free agency. Let's go to the defensive side of the football, because we need a right back. Can Roberto Carlos play right back? I don't know if he can, but we're going to put him in the club as well. We got Gianluca Zambrotta that we're going to scout, or not scout, we're going to bring him into the squad probably. Rio Ferdinand is here. Sol Campbell. Midfield. We don't really need a lot of midfield guys. I do know one guy that I'm going to bring in without a doubt, and that's Drogba. I just got to get to him. But at first I want to scout up all these guys so that they're in the transfer hub. I don't have to keep looking for them. Okay, I got all the guys that I wanted right now. Now let's go to these people and get Drogba in the transfer hub. We'll get you in the transfer hub as well, Gullit. And Shevchenko we'll put in the transfer hub for right now. There we go. That's a lot of guys that we just put in the transfer hub right now. But there's only one man that I'm going to try and bring in, and that is Didier Drogba. We're going to try and bring this man in and wreck some people with that. Let's do that. He wants a crucial role, which is perfect because that's what I want to give him. 5 years, that's good as well. No release clause, that's beautiful. 290, that's amazing with a $7.6 million appearance bonus. I'll do that. So we brought in Drogba, and let's bring in Zambrata just to fill out, make sure everybody is 85 and above. Zambrata is going to have a crucial role because he is going to be our starting right back. Contract length, we'll give him a 4-year contract. He's accepted that. Release clause, get rid of that release clause. And now we're going to try the trick with him. But he wants less, or he's recommended less. So maybe we could get him for 150. But we give him about, I don't know, we give him a $10 million bonus, signing bonus. What do you think about that, Zambrata? He only wants 5.5. Thank you, Zambrata. Thank you for cutting that down. I'm very happy about that. So there we go. We just brought in Drogba and Zambrata. So Danila will be moved out. Sorry about your luck. And then Drogba will go to the bench. He will take over for Ramsey. He's not a higher overall than Ronaldo, so he will not start. But look at this team. Everybody is 85 or higher in the starting lineup, and we're not even done yet because we got to finish the rest of the roster out. We got to get this bench all cleared up and make a second team with guys like De Siglio, Rogani, Emery Chan, Betancourt, Rabiot, guys like these, Ramsey. All these guys are going to be on our second team. But the first team will be all these legends, of course. And we're going to get rid of Sandro. He's not going to be on there any longer. We're hopefully going to transfer him, but nobody's really coming in for offers. Kadiri's probably going to be gone. Costa's probably going to be gone. And Chiellini's going to be gone. And Szczesny's probably going to be gone. So Buffon will probably have to be or Schmeichel, either one, because we're probably going to get Peter Schmeichel as well. So this team is going to look a lot different, but this is just the opening video to see how you guys enjoy it. We're going to simulate a little further and see if we get any more transfer offers. And we got one for Bonucci. Interesting. We got one for Bonucci. That is a good sign that we could get a little bit more money, because I think we got like 60 something million. So if I can negotiate about a $33 million transfer fee, I'd be happy with that. There we go, $33 million. How you like about that? Yeah, Zidane, he fell for it, baby. 33 mil coming home. Let's simulate to where they accept it. Come on, why is it taking so long to accept it? Jeez, they haven't accepted it yet. It's been like 2 weeks. Well, that's a little upsetting that they didn't accept it yet, but we are a couple days away from the Supercopa, trophy against Lazio, and we're not going to play that in today's episode because today's episode already is pretty long. So that is going to be the end of the episode here for today, guys. But mainly I just wanted to show you guys this mod and show you guys these icons in the roster. And you guys can let me know if you want to see another video, because I definitely want to do more videos, especially that Boca Juniors baby icons series. I definitely want to do that. And we got, hopefully, many more videos of this to come. But that is going to be the end of the episode here for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and the subscription button while you're down there. It only takes a few seconds, if that, and it really does help me out. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!